I guess I have a million tabs on the Lacari incident, so let's go through that.
Let me at least add way to the list of champions that I like.
Yeah, this is a mirrored version of the clip. And there's Cyrax. They do look very similar. That's very funny.
What?
I don't think you can oopsie daisy your way out of this this porn leak, man. Lacari asked his Discord for help after viewers reported him to the FBI. There's 2 black Suburbans on the street. What do I do? I don't know if this is real or not. I don't know if this is real. There's 2 black Suburbans on the street. What do I do? I'm so fucked. Is this real? Is this not real? I have no idea. I have no idea. That seems like a joke. Probably a joke. Big grain of salt with that. Don't know if real. So there were people on that Reddit thread that said mods are hiding the links because by posting them, you're accidentally sharing them with everyone here on Reddit. The things included in the list: family nudism, lolly, multiple teen websites, one including teens and animals, another tab labeled 500 JBT. JBT as a shortened acronym for jailbait. Let me blow this up a bit. Not gonna say what that stands for, but it's bad. And then someone else said, family nudism, so he's actually just looking for naked children, huh? Allegedly, we don't have any confirmation. But family nudism is just like, it's like when mothers post pictures of their children like in the bathtub, right? Like it's just like a completely innocent picture, but then non-innocent people come across it and it becomes something that fuels them, unfortunately. So again, this is all based on the titles of things. This is all like, allegedly, this might be what it is. Who knows? I've seen a lot of people being like, actually, these are just normal names for things on, like, Pornhub. And, like, yeah, maybe, like, 15 years ago, you could find Latina's fucking horses on Pornhub. But I don't think you can find that in current year on that website. I'm gonna be real. Edit, I checked, and yeah, the nudism sites are literally just all children straight up. I don't know why you admit that. I don't know why you admit to check. I would not click on this thing with someone else's computer. All right, like there's no way I would want to check. Like that just seems like a bad idea. Okay. GG Lacari, not sure on the legality of quote-unquote nudism, but he's 100% according to this guy who claims he looked. Again, allegedly, we don't know yet. Hopefully there's going to be someone checking that goddamn hard drive though. Looking for naked kids, bunch of bestiality in there. Not checking the content, but it mentions with teens and young girls.
You're getting up.
And here's a clip from Asmon telling something to Lacari. So this was before. I have multiple tabs on Asmon, don't worry. Asmon had not known what this was about. And when this was first happening in real time, I was like, I'm gonna give Asmon a huge benefit of the doubt. Not just because I like Asmon, but if like someone you know comes to you and they're just like, oh bro, I had a porn leak on stream, bro. It's a normal thing to say, right? Like you just think it's normal porn. But Asmon has reissued a statement after he found out what exactly was leaked.
Asmon messaged me and said, bro, you need a separate PC for that stuff. Oh my god.
The silence is deafening.
Yeah, but that would require you to like actually put an effort to set up a second PC.
I have a second PC.
And given that you were playing on a 10-year-old PC forever and had...
Jesus Christ. But it's like, if this was just regular porn, Asmon had the correct advice. Like, if you don't want OPSEC leaks, if you don't want to leak your regular porn folder, you should have 2 PCs, right? But again, once again, Asmon has said something after he realized what exactly this was. This was happening in real time. Just another post on the autism farming website, someone saying, let's do some due diligence and verify the claims. Because Lacari tried saying that like he went to a website and it like just automatically downloaded something. That was like one of his defenses. Can a website forcefully make you download a text file? Yes, drive-by downloads have been around forever. However, these kinds of download methods are usually only reserved for malware. quote-unquote intended content is almost always served on a consent to download basis. Does Windows 11 make it hard to delete a text file from Notepad? Not 100% sure on this, but it looks like the answer might be yes. I also don't know. I'm not using Win 11. Notepad on Win 11 has a cache, which is enabled by default, which could cause a file to remain open in Notepad even when the original file is deleted. You can even recover unsaved deleted notepads from that cache. This cache system is in line with Microsoft's vision of making it easier for AIs to scan and analyze everything on stream. And then he links sources, trouble deleting Win 11 Notepad, Notepad opening deleted files on Win 11, recovering unsaved deleted notepads from the cache. So there is some truth to his claims, which creates plausible deniability. However, the act of opening the auto-downloaded Notepad file named, quote, all_couple cutoff is still a manual interaction. Visiting a website that could serve you with this kind of drive-by download is also still a manual action. Also, his reaction of it all being the fault of some virus websites is still pretty sus. And then this is one of the screenshots I posted on Twitter. This is one of Lacari's moderators saying, "End your stream, dude. This isn't funny. This isn't a joke or something you can laugh off. I hope that this quote-unquote somehow was a mistake or a virus, but it's looking real bad. You need to get help. I'm unmodding myself and unassociating with you. Peace." And it's like, why he continued to stream and continued to make up different excuses, I do not understand. And here is a clip of him. Lacari accuses Mizkif of sending him the inappropriate files. Miz threatens legal action. I don't know much about Miz, except he's also been in metric fuck tons of drama. And it's just like, yeah, if somebody was saying, oh yeah, I got these suspicious jailbait and bestiality links from this guy, I would also threaten to sue them, because what the fuck are you saying?
Why would you stream it?
Actually, Mizkif linked it to me. He did.
Okay. Nice. That is absolutely defamation, and I will be suing you for that.
Ghost put those.
I would too.
Okay, first off, you're a fucking retard.
Idiots.
Because the files weren't on my PC.
You literally just called me a pedophile. If you don't think I'm suing you, Lacari, for everything you just have, you're fucking out of your mind. That's insane what you just said. Insane.
That is crazy.
That you just fucking called me a pedophile.
Mizkif redemption arc? Like, what the fuck? You think this is the help me Miz, or I'm taking you down too? Is this like the Destiny I've got tons of streamers that I could take down with me kind of thing? Like, what the fuck? Rare Ms. W. And then someone else brought up, because like obviously a lot of Redditors acting crazy. Apparently Reddit used to have a place called r/jailbait, which what the fuck, Reddit? And this is our museum of Reddit. 12 years ago this was posted. Throughout its time, Reddit has had many instances of controversy. The biggest controversy, however, is undoubtedly u/jailbait. A subreddit created by violent Acres, I think he might have meant r/, because U is user, isn't it? To share suggestive and sexualized images of underage girls. r/jailbait gave Reddit quite the bad reputation, but as there was no nudity allowed, the images were still legal, so it remained open, much to the chagrin of many users. Eventually, Anderson Cooper ran an expose on Reddit with his main focus on r/jailbait, bringing it to the attention of the general public. With increased pressure to close the subreddit, the decision is made to have it remain open. A short while later, this happens, and the OP had posted pictures of his 14-year-old ex-girlfriend, and commenters flooded the thread with requests for naked pictures. After child pornography is traded via private messages, word gets out around the site, and within 24 hours, the subreddit is permanently banned, as are all other jailbaity-type subreddits. Actually fucking crazy, and also Anderson Cooper doing something right? Color me fucking shocked. That's wild. That's actually wild. So this is Asmon responding to the Yeet post of the clip of Lacari saying Asmon Gold sent him a message. Asmon said, info had just come out and the clip I saw had the names and everything censored. Obviously, I wouldn't have said this if I knew what the content was. And I absolutely believe him. I have no reason to believe that Asmon would defend the kind of conduct Lacari has. And then there's another clippy here. Asmon Gold commenting on the Lacari situation after knowing what's happening.
People are associating you with friends who checked on Lacari because you're part of it. Well, I mean, if he gets investigated, they're going to find out all of his links. And so I say, You know what? I welcome that. You know, I have nothing to do with it. So why would I be worried? So that's my outlook on it. It's not a big deal to me. Obviously, I'm not involved, and so I had nothing to do with it. So, yeah, sure. They talk whatever shit they want. But anyway, yeah, you gotta farm it like a crop. Well, I'm not gonna really farm this one a lot. I mean, I've known Lacari 8 years, right? And it's just like, I'm gonna be real, like, the shit just really stresses me out, man.
I can imagine it does.
It does. Really.
Regardless of, like, because I know he's been through this with, like, Rich Campbell, and I think there's somebody else as well. Not a specific, like, the thing that Lacari did, but, like, allegations of stuff. And it's like, when it keeps happening, it's just like, man, fuck. Man, fuck. And you just, you know, kind of become a bit more reclusive. Like, I couldn't imagine having to deal with so many people I have associated with just being outed for, like, crazy things. Or, like, in Rich's case, like, I think he got vindicated afterwards and Rich has come back.
Sucks. Fuck. You know, like, I don't know what else to say. Right? I mean, like, honestly, it does. Like, I don't really, fuck. It's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. Like, and I don't want to get involved in it. I don't want to make, and I'm going to be real, guys. I've already got one defamation lawsuit in the chamber. Oh, boy. I don't need to be double barreling this shit, okay? Yeah. I don't need to be dual wielding these. So I don't want to talk about whether something is, what happened, what didn't happen, what's involved, what's not involved. I'm going to be real. Like, I don't want to have anything to do with this shit. And so, yeah.
It's also a good perspective, right? Because it's like you're dealing with links that sound real fucking bad. But you can't claim resoundly 100% this is, in fact, like, pedophilic content. You can't do that. Because you don't know. And you shouldn't be checking to find out. So you kind of have to wait and be like, damn, this looks real fucking bad. This looks real fucking bad. This looks real fucking sketchy. I hope he's investigated soon.
Anyway, all I'm saying is, you know, I don't want to have anything to do with this shit at all. And I hate to say it, guys, but I think Allcraft this week might be canceled. Sorry.
Yeah, someone said that, like, they had just recorded, like, a podcast episode with Lacari or something, and then it was taken down, like, almost immediately after all of this shit. Not gonna lie, it isn't that hard to be a good person. You don't get... I also don't get it, man. I also don't get it. Like... How hard is it to just be normal, dude? What the fuck? And then we have a couple of other clips. Asmon Gold speaks on Twitch streamer Lacari, who accidentally showed a text, which led to chatters on the internet to label him as a gooner. Asmon has said Lacari is not OTK, which is surprising. I also thought he was for some reason, but I guess he just collabed with them often enough to be thought of as it. It's like a phase illegal immigrant situation, I suppose.
Day before yesterday, we did a podcast with them. And, like, last night, I was like, oh, we need to for sure upload this. But now I'm looking at what happened. I'm like, oh, maybe not, right?
Or maybe
Why
keep
does
that
OTK
one locked
have
away.
so much drama? Shut the fuck up. Lacari was never even in OTK. He was just one of our friends. Like, what are you talking about? OTK, you're going to drag OTK into this. We don't have anything to do with this.
Obviously, if you have no idea what your friend is up to, which how many friends talk about, like, the material they're gooning to consistently? Like, that would be a weird conversation, right? So, it's like, I can completely understand them just being like, why are you trying to, like, put this on us? You know? Soda Poppin speaks on Lacari.
Crazy. Yeah, crazy stuff. He kept streaming. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, fuck. Best thing is to just, you know, don't have a notepad. I mean, it didn't take long for me to realize, can't be talking with this person no more. This is not good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's about where that's at. I thought about messaging him, being like, dude, you fucking retard. But that's,
Don't
again,
get involved.
20-foot pole, 500-foot pole distance.
Do not even touch him with someone else's 500-foot pole. Like, that's wild.
I'm sorry, bro. Shouldn't have done that. Unlucky. Crazy.
Unlucky. GG, go next. Honestly. Cinna also speaking on Lacari.
Obviously, we need to clear the elephant in the room. I'm gonna keep it short, though. Everybody knows the stuff that's going on, okay? I'm sure you guys have seen it online. I think that's very fucking crazy.
1 million followers.
If it is what I think it is very fucking disgusting. That's not something that is like, that's not just cancel culture, you know what I mean? That's like a crime. That's pretty...
Anyone trying to equate this to cancel culture is fucking insane. Absolutely insane. This is potential criminal content that needs to be investigated. That is not cancel culture.
Serious. You know, I feel like I want to make that clear just so people know what my stance is on it, because I feel like, you know, to a certain degree, I mean, you guys probably know what it is, but I never want you guys to question what I think about that. Do you know what I mean? Especially because I knew him. You know what I mean? It's really the crazy situation. Obviously, I didn't know anything about that. So waking up to that this morning was quite a shock. Like, I think Soda said it best. It's like, you don't even want to reach out at that point, because that's like, you don't touch that with like a 30-foot pole. Cinna,
like I said earlier, I have never been happier that years ago I was left on fucking red. God damn. Bullet dodged.
Are confused. I'm talking about Lacari. So like people, I thought it was so obvious. No? Was it not obvious? Soda said it best, not a 50-foot pole, not nothing. You know what I mean? Because, you know, he's been over here before and he's been around me. I do feel the need to clarify that, because I don't ever want people to think like, oh, you know, is this something that is condonable or being overlooked? Because in my opinion, I don't think this is something that you can overlook. I don't think you ever should overlook it. And I think if anything, it should be severely looked into, because if it is what people think that it is, that's very serious, and it should be taken very seriously. And that's the extent I want to leave it at. I don't want to, you know, dive into it. You know me, I don't really like diving into, what's it like all the drama stuff and everything like that. Like, and
I really hate that, like, when a crime happens, it's still called drama, an alleged crime, because we don't know. It could just be really suspiciously named shit. I could be really suspiciously named. It might not be what we all think it might be, potentially. So we have to wait for the investigation to happen, which hopefully expediently. But you know.
Granted, that's not drama. That's a crime.
Okay.
To clarify.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think that's drama. That's we're talking about something.
I did the woman thing where I pause and I talk, and then the next second the thing happens. All right, I did the woman thing. Thank you, Cinna.
That is very, 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 very serious. But you know, I just want to make sure that it's not that you guys are aware of how I think about it. People cannot like that. I saw it was actually really interesting. I saw like Dean talking about it, and people were like, "Oh my god, everybody's so quick to turn their back." But I'm like, I feel like this is
no. This is a situation where like if that is what we all think it is, and it looks very bad. It's not. No one is jumping on that grenade, man. Ain't no way.
Kind of one of those things though where that's pretty fair. That's a really big deal.
This isn't. You know what I mean? This isn't edgy jokes. This isn't edgy memes. This isn't a difference of opinion. This is potentially child pornography and bestiality. Like that. That's way different. Way fucking different.
That's not like some, oh, you said like, you know, like a gamer word in like a Call of Duty lobby. Like we're talking about something that is illegal, and it's very serious, and it should be treated very seriously. So, that's the extent of where I'm going to leave it. And just so you guys know what my head is with it, because I feel like that's like the least I can do, considering, you know what I mean? I knew Lacari, so I feel like that's the least I can owe you guys, to be like, hey, this is just my thoughts on it, and then leave it at that. And then, you know, it is what it is. But he is banned, so W Twitch for getting him the fuck out of there for that, because that was crazy.
They did take a little long, which was weird, but still, W Twitch also banned from Kick. Banned from Kick is crazy. Like, you have to be crazy to get banned from Kick.
And I'm not gonna lie, after seeing everything, I don't know, what he was thinking staying live, but I saw people commenting. They were like, the craziest thing that he did was stay live. And I'm like, is that the craziest thing?
No, it's not I think the craziest thing is having that shit in the first place. And then the craziest thing after that was staying live, because all of his moderators abandoned him, and everyone was just fucking rightfully dogging on the guy. Like, you should have ended stream. You should have fucking left. Everyone would have reported him, rightfully so, again, but it's like, what are you doing? Like, why would you come up with like multiple different excuses and further make yourself look even more suspicious, man? The worst part was the hypocrisy. You don't think this is likely given how sus everything is, but imagine the FBI investigates and clears him. How bad would people feel for everyone just abandoning him? I don't think I would feel bad for the abandonment, because it's like, That looks really bad. And do you want to be the person who takes a 50-50 gamble on whether it's actually CP or not? Do you want it to, like, that's a very serious allegation, dude.
From this, that's the craziest thing. Like, no, that is not the craziest thing that is from this situation. You know what I mean? There's a lot crazier things that are in this situation. That's just a crazy sidebar. That might be the second, you know, but no, the craziest thing is the fact that he's even doing that to begin with, you know, or so it's going around. Like I said, if he can prove otherwise, I'd love to hear it because I knew the guy, but it's just, you know, I'm taking it for what it is at this moment, and then we'll see where it goes. And that's just kind of how it is.
Like his mod said, it looks really fucking bad. I wonder if he's part of the list, part of Destiny's list, right? Like I need to know Destiny's thoughts on this, unironically, because I want to know who's on Destiny's list of Epstein-esque streamers. I want to know the Destiny files, man. Someone named Quqco said, Lacari and I broke up over 1.5 years ago. When we dated, I had asked to see his porn folder because I heard allegations. I did my due diligence when I suspected something was amiss, and when I couldn't find anything crazy, I stopped suspecting. Clearly, I was wrong. The worst I saw was NTR hentai, but now I know he could have hid the worst of it. I don't know why people keep associating me with him when he has a new girlfriend, and I'm getting rage baited into a response. So here it is. Where's his new girlfriend? Where the fuck is she? Who the fuck is she? I want to see her reaction to this. I want to see her reaction. And also, once again, men into NTR being a red fucking flag. Color me shocked, brother. There was allegations prior to all of this. If there were, I have never heard of them. So that is also news to me. What allegations did she hear? That's interesting.
Yo, what up? So you want to tell Chad about our bonding moment yesterday?
Is it okay?
Yeah, sure, you can tell them.
I'll do anything for her.
You're not gonna hold back on what I'm gonna say, right?
That's not her real voice. I know a lot of VTubers get shit on for having like childlike sounding. There's no way. That's like, Chad, this is definitely my real voice. I talk like this all the time.
Whoa, slow down.
Ends here.
How much are you going to tell them?
Found you.
You're going to tell my chat everything.
Everything.
You're going to tell my chat everything.
Everything.
You're going to tell my chat everything.
Everything.
Why did you repeat it so many times?
Huh?
Are you ready?
You're not going to tell them everything, are you?
So yesterday, I asked Lacari how much of a Degen he truly is, because I don't think he's actually that degenerate.
Regardless of whether this is her real voice or not, him dating a woman with the ability to have this voice makes too much fucking sense now.
Like faking it.
Within our grasp.
And he was like, no, I'm definitely a Degen. And I was like, okay, prove it. Screen share me your folder.
My authority as mediator.
And
he can't even stop playing a gotcha game while his girlfriend at the time is outing him for like whatever Degen shit that he's watching. That's crazy, man.
Lacari, you're getting cucked, bro.
Like, I want to see it.
Another day in the office for you, though.
Show me the folder. And he spent like
It's a voice mod
20
item.
minutes compiling, and it turns out he's got like 10 different folders, because what happens is after a certain while he abandons a folder and starts a new one. So he has pictures from like 6 years ago that he doesn't even remember he has. And so
I'll deal with
we
this.
spent like an hour or two going through
Prove your
6 years of pictures.
Feel my soul.
6 years.
You're actually
And I saw
telling
the
them
evolution
everything.
of his taste.
Also, yeah, that's a good point. She didn't even see it in person. He just sent her what he wanted to show her.
And I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him something that is wild.
I never.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
You're a fake Degen.
What do you mean I'm a
It's
fake
literally
DJ?
the same type of picture and pose for all your freaking pictures. Just different characters. He is a fake degenerate. I thought there would be some really depraved shit. It is the same thing. All the folders have...
Why does it sound like she's bullying him for not being more degenerate? Isn't that a good thing? Isn't it, especially if like she's saying she heard allegations. Shouldn't that be a good thing? That he's just like average gooner, man? How wrong she was. Like, yeah.
The same thing. I'm more degenerate than he is. And I just thought I'd just, you know,
how foreboding. How foreboding. How did she... She did not know 3 years ago.
We did end up watching hentai together, though. So that was kind of cool. And then we critiqued which parts was our favorite. And you know what was really interesting? The hentai he picked was... He watches NTR.
I don't. What are you fucking talking about?
Maybe that's why he's letting her talk about this on the stream, because he's into the NTR.
That's not even the part I liked. That's not even the part I liked. That's not even the part I liked. That's not the part I liked. You're fucking. I can't believe you right now. That's not even.
He thinks the lady doth protest too much.
The part I liked.
I can't even remember the name of it.
There were like fucking 5 different scenes, and that wasn't even the part I liked.
No, all of them were NTR related. The first one was about how like some girl and guy got captured by another couple, and the boyfriend had to watch the girl eat another girl out, and the other girl was like eating her out. And then later on, there was like, there was this one girl who was coming on to another guy, and she was seducing him, but he had a girlfriend. And so as he's like, you know, really getting it on with her, she's like, by the way, I called your girlfriend over, and she's coming here any moment now.
She's
so if
coming!
You want to put it in, you have to choose between me or her. And Lacari was rooting for the cucker? The one who's cucking. He was like, the one who's cucking really loves this guy. She deserves to have him. Meanwhile, his girlfriend did nothing wrong, and she's just, you know, strolling down, excited to see her boyfriend. And we cut to the scene where the guy's like, you know,
you really enjoyed
fucking the girl, but we don't know which girl.
You really enjoyed that hentai, didn't you?
Your dead comrade.
Let me just finish. Let me finish. And so all we see is like the behind the scene where the guy is fucking a girl, and there's like these 2 legs, and we don't know which girl is moaning. Well, there wasn't any sound because he was hearing his monitor, so maybe we could. But I was like, so which girl won? And it was the girlfriend who won. But Lacari was like, man, this made me mad. And I was like, why? He's like, because the other girl deserved to have him. And I was like, the other girl was trying to cuck him.
What the fuck is happening?
It made you mad because she didn't cuck him fully, I'm guessing? I don't know. But, yeah. So, here's the surprise. He watches NTR hentai.
I don't
and
fucking...
his
That was
porn
literally
folders
the one.
are weak. They're weak. They're weak. That's it. Thank you.
Are you... She fucking lost the goal! She lost the goal!
I mean, understandable. You kind of lose respect for a dude once you find out he's into cucking. Unironically. So again, this was a video 3 years ago from his ex-girlfriend who's like, clearly I was wrong about him not being into worse stuff. What the fuck is this? Age isn't the issue. It's just, what did he mean by this? What did he mean?
The shit got downloaded. Like, I didn't trigger a fucking download. It just got downloaded. I opened up the fucking text document. I saw what was in it. I deleted the text document. I deleted it. But the problem with Windows 11 is that even if you delete the text document, it apparently still stays there. So it was still there after I deleted it. I've told you guys 1,000 times that's what happened.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I have like a fucking 3 terabytes of fucking hentai on my fucking hard drive, bro. Like,
even without the allegations and the need for investigation for possible criminal material, having 3 terabytes of hentai or whatever the fuck on your computer is wild. What the fuck are you doing? Porn addiction is real, and it gets you into dangerous places, chat. Do not become the guy who has 3 terabytes of pornography on his PC.
Like a lot. Sometimes you go to a site, some shit downloads on your shit, you don't fucking want it, you fucking delete it, and that's just what happened, man. Okay? Like, that's what happened. I'm sorry, all right? Like, I don't know how many times I have to explain this, but that's what happened. Dude, let's just move the fuck on, please.
Ooh. I don't think there's just moving the fuck on from this, buddy. I don't think there's any, let's just move the fuck on. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy boy. What the hell?
Over. He literally had it on his notepad. What are you gonna say? Who has a fucking lolly porn link on their notepad by accident? You can't, like, bro, are you even kidding me here? Are we being serious? Trying to be like, allegedly?
He's the one who backstabbed you?
He's the one who backstabbed me.
Oh, yeah, fuck him.
He's literally, I fucking let this guy live in my fucking house for 3 fucking years. I treat him like such a good friend. Every time he had a problem, I listened to this guy because he had fucking problems with Quqco, who was fucking terrible to him and treat him like shit.
I don't know anything about Quqco, all right? I don't know anything about these, like, flesh streamers, all right? I don't know. I'm gonna go with this while I'm talking. I don't know anything about these flesh streamers. So I don't know anything about Quqco. I don't know much about Mizkif. I only tangentially know Lacari from like over a decade ago in MMOs, right? So like, I don't know any of like the drama stuff he's talking about, but to put into context, if Mizkif let Lacari live in his house for 3 years and like took care of him when he was down bad, and if his relationship was horrific and he helped him through that, again, I don't know if true, but like, what the fuck? You don't believe Mizkif? Dude is a bitch, a liar. Yeah, like a huge grain of salt, because I don't trust Mizkif either. But like, if true, even more wild that Lacari would be like, oh yeah, Mizkif gave it to me. Like, why the fuck would you say that? Why would you say that?
Fucking constantly made him cry and run down to me and said that he was getting fucking abused. Dude would come to me and Wake every night crying and complaining about shit. And what does he do when we find out? He has fucking porn like this on his computer. It's fucking disgusting. Those are not links to websites. Those are zip files and text files. I know. It's fucking, of course it's not websites, bro. You can't have this on a website. This is fucking disgusting.
Well,
Over. He literally had it.
There is a website link in that thing that he's looking at, which is I'm sure what that chatter was trying to say, but it's very easy as a streamer to like miss things on your screen. You know, I'm not gonna fault him for that. And the autistic farmers brought up a video of what is in some of those text files as for being able to go and download things. And like you see real family nudism here, pure nudism teens, a VIP password, dis something, a VIP jailbait acronym folder. Like even if you want to be like, well, you know, on Pornhub and stuff, they'll put teen in the title even when they're like 18, right? Because that's like to entice people to go look at the like young teen, but they're 18 kind of thing. Even if you wanted to give him that pass, stuff interspliced with like jailbait. I don't know about that. I want the FBI to look at this shit. But like, just look at how much shit they found, like just available to be downloaded. So many titles with fucking jailbait in it, dude. Like, what the fuck is this? And he just grabs the little ticker on the side and starts press scrolling because there's so many. There's so fucking many. That's a lot of jailbait titles. Jesus, yeah? Fucking yeah, dude? Cypher, thank you. I don't know, it downloaded automatically, the excuse kids use when caught downloading a virus on the family computer. Why is a grown man trying this? What? Genuinely, I don't know what the fuck else you would say when you're caught with this kind of shit. Right? Like, holy fuck. 1,700. Yeah, it's insane. 1,711 files. And he just pointed his mouse and like wiggled it around. Secret jailbait mega pack. Once again, the word jailbait is accurate. Yeah, girls and animals? By the way, this guy's freaking the fuck out, because why would you watch that? What are you doing? I fucked to come on her buttock. Quite the title. That's like something you would get when you try to download like a video game off of LimeWire a million years ago. And you open it and it's just like, I fuck hot wife in butt. You know, like what the fuck? Oh no, this is the clip of this. Oh no.
Your PC in
Texas illegal.
Oh no! His fucking chat, man. Look at his face.
43K? And that's if they think it's like...
Oh my fucking god.
Oh no!
Bro, it's not worth it. Just fucking delete my hard drive.
I think it's too late for that, buddy boy. Why was he still streaming this? Thank you, Sound Redeem chatter.
Do we play Warcraft?
Oh no, this guy's so fucking cooked, man. What the hell? Imagine being so dumb that you not only don't call your lawyer, but you keep streaming. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Apparently, this is a clip from 2018.
Something at this point. Leaked? Wait, what got leaked? What got leaked? Did you guys see my porn?
The foreshadowing.
Please tell me you didn't see that. I mean, my hentai, not even porn. The deviants died.
Aw, man. I've always wanted to play fucking Detroit Become Human. That looked like a fun game. This is 7 years ago. Damn, this is some deep-ass foreshadowing. November 18th, 2018. All right.
Wait, what's with the children's clothes in the back?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, what is that poster? Wait, what is that poster on his wall? Hold on, what the fuck is that? What the?
Okay, I'll actually explain.
Wait, I've never noticed that. He lives alone, by the way. He does.
He lives alone and he has children's clothes in the closet. Wait, hold on. Please explain.
Live alone. What the? He likes to dress up, guys. Leave him alone.
Looks like 02 and the other chick from Darling in the Franxx. Yeah, but we can't have anime titty, all right?
Like, that shirt's gotta fit like a 7-year-old.
So it looks like this is a clip compilation. So that is where that clip ends, where they just laugh, and he doesn't explain why there's children's clothes in the closet. Holy fuck. So there's another old clip here, but I don't know how old this clip is. It doesn't say what year this clip is from. But he's hooked up to a lie detector. That's fun.
Do you like lollies?
Yes.
Oh no!
But not like that.
Holy fuck.
What do you mean by this?
Should spike, but I think it's just
Flag!
Not like that!
You're playing fucking Snake over there. What are you doing?
I don't recognize a single person in this room outside of Lacari and Mizkif. Wait, no, that's a lie. This is extra Emily, right? The fucking course Mizkif is. Well, this is Mizkif's house, so I would expect Mizkif to be in Mizkif's house. This is an old clip. I don't know how old. People were posting things from like 2018, so it could be from 2018. I don't know how old that clip is. More foreshadowing, I suppose. I don't know. Okay, so here's Lacari's apology. During my last stream, I opened Notepad, which revealed a link. The list in the link included titles that suggested child sex abuse material. Further down. I have never consumed this type of content, nor do I think it's acceptable. I decided to keep streaming in an effort to downplay the severity of the situation, which was deceptive. This was a mistake that I deeply regret and apologize for. The link gave access to abusive material for anyone to see. This is serious and harmful. I recognize that trivializing abuse material on stream is not okay and can lead to real harm. It's my responsibility to provide a safe space for my community and peers, in which I failed to do. So, he said the link included titles that suggested material. I've never consumed this. The link gave access to abuse material for anyone to see. So he already kind contradicts himself. Because, like, what do you mean that it was suggesting that, but it actually wasn't because you never consumed it? But then you say the link did, in fact, give access to that. What did he mean by this? This is serious and harmful. Yes, very much so. I am taking real steps to change my ways. I've admitted myself into a porn addiction recovery program that will last 30 days. During this time, I'll be able to work out there while also receiving professional therapy and treatment for my addiction. Why did he include being able to work out there? Why do we care if he can get his reps in? Like, what? What the fuck? What the fuck? And also, additionally, I have never consumed this type of content, nor do I think it's acceptable. I am taking real steps to change my ways. What did he mean by this? Browsing hentai and porn websites as an escape has been a serious problem for as long as I can remember. The treatment will come with an indefinite hiatus to my live streams to allow myself to focus on recovery so I can hopefully contribute a net positive to society. Bro. You can't twist your way out of this one, bruh. Man, what the fuck? This comes off as him admitting the link said CSEM. Yeah, it comes off like that. Because again, it's very weird. It's very weird that he says suggested they had the abuse material, but I would never consume that. I have never, would never. And then he says the link gave access to the abuse material. So which one is it? Were they only titles suggesting that it was, but it wasn't, or did it give access to that kind of thing? What do you fucking mean?
Hey Lacari, what's going on? Just got here from the 1000 comments thread that's only 20 minutes old. Could you briefly explain what happened and catch me up to date? Thanks fam.
I guess I'm a Jax man, bro. This is what it is. Nothing I can do about it anymore.
Oh, this guy ends. This guy's about to...
I still cannot believe that he kept streaming. Like, actual wild behavior. We have all of the stages. We have the first clip shows denial.
Shut up! Who just shut the fuck up? Nothing happened.
I think this post is safe. We have denial, anger.
I said my fucking piece, man. I'm done with this bullshit, bro. I'm gonna keep streaming. We're gonna do fucking Viewers Day. I'm fucking done with this shit.
Oh no.
You niggas fucking coming at me. You don't even know if I'm fucking guilty or not. Fuck you.
Just end stream. You're making this worse for you and never come back. You ruined your image. Why do you have saved links on your notepad? Why are they even there in the...
Actually, fuck you. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep fucking streaming. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stream more because fuck you.
Damn.
You obviously never gone to a fucking virus site before where shit just gets fucking downloaded on your fucking PC, huh?
After having read
without
that
your
recent
fucking
apology,
permission.
this is even
It
funnier.
fucking happens all the time. Done with this shit, man. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and take this bullshit anymore. My chat is way too fucking toxic for me to be fucking put down by some LSF fucking retards who are virtue signaling, acting like they already know the fucking full story.
Oh man, that's not a good look.
Fuck you, man. Enough is enough, bro. Say what you want, bro. I don't give a fuck. If you want to believe me, you can believe me. If you don't want to believe me, then don't fucking believe me. Life is gonna move the fuck on.
Officer, the drugs aren't mine. Yeah, again, after having read that recent apology, these clips are even funnier. We have more anger. Another 8-second anger clip. Let's go.
What happened?
Dude, please stop. Just stop, please.
And then we move on to bargaining. The 5 stages of grief, chat.
Explain? I thought it was something that it wasn't, that I deleted it, but it wasn't deleted, I guess.
What is this music?
I was on a hentai site that downloaded some shit.
Oh boy.
And I was like, wait, this isn't hentai. And I deleted it, but it wasn't fucking deleted.
Battleizer, thank you. Does he realize that possession is 9/10 of the law, even if it was a virus, and that's a big F and if? He's still screwed. I think the only way he could have gotten out of that is like, oh, it was a virus and I reported it to the FBI immediately after, but you know? Depression!
Oh, chat, delete the links. Please, delete the links.
By the way, don't open
Well,
those.
why does it not get deleted? What the fuck?
His mods have left him.
It's too late.
It was always too late. Internet Zen Master, thank you. Of course he was playing League. League players. not
He lets you
making the
download
allegations.
clips. I'm never streaming on Kick again.
I don't think Kick was your only issue here, my guy. And then after depression comes the acceptance.
I think chat's serious. I think I'm fucked.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh my god, bro. And then we have a bonus clip. What's in the bonus clip? Oh, the scanning his device with fucking malware bites. Oh my god, this is 20 minutes long. Holy shit.
Virus thing.
Okay. What are you trying to do now?
Scan by PC. I don't have any threats.
No viruses.
Virus
yay!
free.
I don't want to watch a 20-minute clip. Holy shit. Holy fuck. My mods did find the clip that Asmon was watching. So this is the same chick that linked earlier.
I think I mentioned it before, like previously. I had a really very traumatic past with like sexual assault.
Spicy cat raid. What the hell is this spicy cat raid?
Imagine telling your ex that you got diddled as a kid by a family member and then finding out on the World Wide Web that's the sick shit he jerks off to.
That would feel fucking wild, right? Because like I would just start questioning, was he only interested after I shared him like that traumatic story? Is that why he was interested in me? Like that is fucked. Jesus fucking Christ. But hey, she said she's more degenerate than him. That was in 2018, I think, or like 2022. That was an old clip. Yeah, 2022, I believe. That was an old clip of her making fun of him for like showing his goon folder, and like the worst that he had in there was NTR. She wasn't like looking at his computer herself. He like just showed her goon folders, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm more degenerate than this." Being more degenerate than NTR isn't that difficult, right? I guess depending on how you think of the degeneracy scale. All right, but like this, I don't think anything can really prepare you for fucking this. Yeah, she lacked critical information at the time. That was his girlfriend. What does he need porn for? Because he, I guess, was a brain-damaged individual. You know? So, well, Nux got canceled for reacting to Boku no Pico. He was jorking to it. Jesus fucking Christ.
And now you question every interaction with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thinking, is he getting off to the ideal?
Yeah. Horrifying.
Like I had some really bad like triggers yesterday. 'Cause I really that was a lot for me. And I you know, like it was a lot for me. Like I just didn't expect it. That's why I was so fucking disgusted and so fucking repulsed.
Understandably fucking so.
I was like shaking.
That's kinda fucking wild. I would also be in the same boat of like, holy shit. I am now like scrutinizing every interaction after I told him about that traumatic shit that happened. Quinteo, unlisted video. Oh? 1 day ago. Oh?
That takes us. to a bit of the exclusive information that I ended up finding out about. So shout out to the Discord. We kind of cover drama stuff, and people will, you know, send in stuff to a drama thread that we have to keep people up to date. And someone had sent a screenshot of someone posting out a tweet on Twitter, and it involved some allegations made towards Lacari. So if you guys would like to stay up to date with the drama and stuff, shameless plug. Any mods that are here, send the links in the
I have no idea
in the chat here. But I want to go over this because I ended up reaching out to this individual and I got a bit of further context for what this is. So let me show this first. What is up, FaZe Savio? Isn't the dude Mizkif's best friend? I don't believe that they're best friends.
If they were, they certainly
perfect,
aren't
thank
now.
you.
I can 1.5
okay,
times speed this guy.
So
he does talk kind of slow.
Here is this.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Used to date Lacari back in 2015 when I was 20. My body type is very flat-chested and young-looking. He illegally recorded me doing adult stuff for him on Skype and shared with his entire guild at the time, then tried to gaslight and deny the video existed / he got hacked.
What the fuck?
Delete your drive doesn't actually remove data. Only person who should tell him are the cops. Yeah.
I personally don't recognize the name Yasuna. I mean, maybe they had a different name in Terra. I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah. So, and they include these photos here. Trev doesn't give their full name, just their first name. Known as first party agrees to enter this contract with blank, known as second party in June 11th, 2015. Based on the following free mutual communicated consent to the binding legal property of this agreement, to permanently destroy and never possess all audio, visual, and video recordings and files.
I don't know. This feels a little like this feels a little weird, right? Like, who gets a legal document after they break up with someone? I don't know. I would say huge grain of salt for this, because like this feels a little, I don't know if you can verify this, right?
Or of the second party and the first party that the first party has access to within 24 hours of this agreement. Also, never transmit or reveal any of the above mentioned files, with the exception of the file sent to the current holder of the phone number, blank in any form, electronically or otherwise effective immediately. To give up, the second party agrees, so that being the victim in this, or the person posting here, to give up the pursuit of legal action against the first party on the grounds of privacy invasion, intellectual property appropriation, and the intentional infliction of emotional duress. And then continuing on, signed. Now, they follow up right here as well. No one will probably see this post, but figured I should say something. This sort of thing as a pattern of behavior for literal decades with them. Also, if you ever sent them anything, most likely everyone who's close to has seen it as well. So this isn't like a whole ton, and this seemed like a pretty low amount of court jargon. I've read through a few, so I was like, this seems a bit strange. So I wanted to reach out, confirm if I could figure out how valid this was. So actually, I left a comment on one of these posts to say, hey, reach out to me, and they did. And we had some interactions. They showed me really that document again with some of the uncensored bits. They also told me, and actually we're going to go through those messages, that they themselves had written this up. So let me go through and kind of cover all this with you guys.
So they wrote a document that sounded like legalese in order to try and convince him to delete stuff after they broke up. I mean, I guess I could understand that, but I don't know if anything could actually be done with it. Also, again, that lends credence to my maybe grain of salt, brother man.
Here. Sec here. So first one, these are our messages. And I did get confirmation, you're going to see it a little bit further down, that we're able to kind of share everything that I'm showing you guys right now. What did you want to ask? And I said, yeah, run a YouTube channel, plan on streaming, going over what comes over. I just want to know if it's possible you'd be able to provide any more information confirming the validity of your experience with Lacari that you outlined in your post. If you want that to be private, I will happily keep it private. If it's possible, I'd like to hop on a call, etc. They said, yeah, I'd like to keep my own personal real-life identity private, so I'm not really prepared to deal with the whole doxing and death threats, but happy to provide more info. And so, yeah, we'll just go over text and stuff. I would be able to give a bit more context surrounding your relationship with Lacari, when it started, how long, and what led into you finding out about this recording. I can't believe I forgot this. There was 2 parts of this post. I apologize.
You never showed the second image.
This is the second. This is an audio file, and they just had the photo up next with it. I'm going to let that play here.
The video is not supposed to exist.
To give you guys context, this is a TeamSpeak message that was recorded, or a TeamSpeak group. For those who don't know what TeamSpeak is, it was like Discord before Discord. And it's people talking about this alleged recording.
Hey, yo, we had Ventrilo back in those days too, buddy, man.
And one of this individual's friends went into this TeamSpeak and recorded this audio of them talking about this video existing. And this is how they found out that it was real, that Lacari had recorded this, allegedly.
Whoops. I mean, no, actually, she asked me about the video first.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
She was fucking trying to get information.
She was trying to bait you into shit.
Well, I said I didn't see it, so there might as well be no video.
I don't think it works like that.
It definitely.
I took a screenshot. Well, she asked me if I saw it. I said no.
At least Spoon didn't say who did.
I don't even know who did. I mean, I do, but...
Yeah, never acknowledge that Lacari gave it to anyone. Ever. The video.
Never acknowledge that Lacari gave it to anyone.
Huh.
So that's how that ends. We're going to get a bit more context as to what that is. Well, that being the video, but more of this. So back to the messages here. Needed that to be a part of this for you guys to better understand. So continuing on to give a bit more context here. Yes, it was around 2015 when we were playing Terra online together. Terra, I think an MMO game. It was an online relationship. There are some posts here in my old blog that shows that me and Lacari had a connection. Okay. And there also are some clips on Twitch where I'm playing with him in Terra Online around this time period.
So I guess since the blog was Yasuna Kim Tumblr, then maybe the Yasuna was their name in Terra as well. I do not recognize that name. Do not know who they are.
You know, further corroborate, this is Lacari.
I have a
so
bad
I went ahead and
memory,
pulled those up and showed those to you guys as well.
Confirmation of anything.
This is one of the Twitch clips here.
No, then I'll lose it.
You're gonna make a generation one?
Trying to see if I recognize any other names. I recognize the tank name. I recognize that guy. The other one's a little too blurry for me. I can't read the other names. Did Terra have East and West servers? I was on Lacari's server because I said I did heal for him on occasion back in the day. Back in my day.
Lacari's becoming a PT hero?
So you can hear they're mentioning Lacari showing up, and this is their Twitch clips from it. And then we also have some posts from Tumblr from that time. And so we've got things like, let me see here. All hail Mad King Lacari. Lacari here. There some roleplay stuff showing fireworks, things like that.
Met up in Sky Castle. Game Terra. Lacari always ends up with piles of Elins in his lap for some reason. That was very common in Terra.
Guys, Castle Terra, Lacari always ends up with piles of Elins in his lap for some reason. So things like that. And these are back from that time period. So it all kind of matches up. It would be tough for me to believe that this stuff was faked, or at least like this information kind of provide that they were interacting with each other at this time.
That's fair. That's fair.
And of course, it's interesting. He's got a bunch of women in his lap in this online game from that time frame. Just kind of further adds to the...
B Jammin', thank you. Did Kirsche get revenge prawn of Lacari's girlfriend for helping out with healing? Absolutely never, no. Absolutely never.
The Gunnar identity that he has. But continuing on with our message exchange here. As the relationship was online, it lasted several months, but we eventually ended up breaking up because of different life goals. The content of the post is about what happened shortly after. During the relationship, we had some explicit Skype calls as it was long distance. In these calls, I specifically asked him not to record, and he recorded this. I said, would you be comfortable with me showing any of this? He said, share everything I'm saying here, or I've shown you, I don't mind.
She says yes.
The way I found out about him recording the Skype calls is because his friend known as Tad, I don't know his
I recognize that name.
real name, texted me some screenshots from the Skype call. Now, that phone number that was included in that document, the non-formal NDA, that was the phone number they're saying from this Tad person. And they had sent these screenshots from that Skype call as a way to threaten and harass me. Unfortunately, I don't have the screenshots, as this was 11 years back on an old phone. I said, threaten you over what? I honestly don't know, but from recollection, it was something along the lines of, look what I have on you. I can't provide any screenshots in this, so you can feel free to mention that if you need to.
I mean, that's fair. If they claim to have something and that they'll release it if you do anything, I can understand being worried about that, right? Like, that's completely normal.
With a grain of salt. This is just my recounting of my experience. That's how I found out he may have a recording of the Skype calls. When I confronted him, he gave the same excuses he is giving now. He was hacked. He got a virus. He said his friend Tad had sent him a virus and stole these from his PC with a Trojan horse or something similar. So I asked some members of Man Up, did you see the video? Man Up was the group. It was the guild. And they responded with, they didn't see the video, which gave me the understanding that there was a video, even though he denied it.
Jeez.
I said, so they were 2025. I just wanted to confirm the ages and whatnot. And then there is a link to a video, and it's on Lacari's YouTube channel. And just to kind of confirm what Man Up was. This is at that time frame, 10 years ago, I believe, March 20th, 2015. And this is Terra's next update, and he had made a video, Man Up to Your Disadvantage. Now, the audio is stripped from it, but this is off of Lacari's channel. Keep in mind, between this and the post, let me see here.
The video.
Second party, so yeah, June 11th.
Bro just gets every porn virus ever. He's so unlucky. He can't stop downloading porn viruses.
2015, so this would have been just a few short months, like 3 months before that thing was drafted up, that NDA. So continuing on, and actually, this is interesting to kind of corroborate. So they were talking about that they had a flat-chested build and whatnot. So here, oh, excuse me, hold on, let me make sure. Okay, there we go. They say, I was 20 and he was 25. I have a petite and flat-chested build, so I appear much younger, though. That may be relevant in the context of the current accusations. And this comment here is referring to me. And so we can take a look here, and actually, we have a screenshot here, but I can also pull it up off of the YouTube video, because it's still there. We can take a look down here. Rip Trey Lacari. He was a good guy. All Trey ever wanted in life was a tiny-chested Asian girl with a flat ass. Sadly, if I had to speculate, it was done by a heart attack. It's just, a joke thing, but it's referencing this same person, or so it seems to be, and that's what they're claiming as well. It does not protect you from that, but to be fair, this person is not a lawyer, and we're going to get to that point a bit closer here. So I kind of follow up asking a few questions too, because I want to, be clear about what Lacari had said versus what this person's speculating on. I said, did he ever comment on that specifically, being flat-chested, appearing younger, or are you speculating based off the recent news yourself? They said he did comment on that. He would say stuff about how he likes how small I am, and he would ask me to put feet in the camera too during these calls. Again,
Foot bros catching strays. Holy shit!
and I can't provide proof of this for obvious reasons. But after the Man Up members said they didn't see the videos, they went and had that conversation in my tweet, the audio that we had.
The audio
I can send you the original file. They did. And I said, how did you yourself get a hold of this audio? I went to a friend of mine crying very desperately that used to date him, and she took pity on me and hopped into their TeamSpeak while this was going on and got the recording. This is proving
based woman helping woman?
There was a video that was passed around the guild, an illegally recorded Skype video that many people in this guild saw, and the same one that Tad grabbed screenshots from to send me via text messages. Afterwards, I had a chat with Lacari, and we came to an agreement and signed an informal NDA. Informal.
Okay, so that
I'm just making
explains
sure.
why
So it's
she
the post
made
is the exact
NDA.
same censored one that you'd seen. I just want to make sure it wasn't the uncensored one.
For once, a woman
they didn't know
doesn't shit
any
on
of the
another
names
woman. I know, I'm
of
shocked.
the people, and so I asked, also, do you have any other screenshots of this informal NDA? They said the unredacted, so they showed that to me. Asked if it was only ever digital, and they said it was only ever digital because he was living in Texas and they were in Cali, so it only made sense there. Let me see here. And okay, see here. They followed up, so it makes sense. Who drafted the informal NDA? And then they were saying, since he's a public figure, his name is well known. I was like, yeah, do you have a Discord? That way you can keep it separate from Twitter. And they said, I wrote the NDA. It wouldn't hold up in court probably, but it's proof that what I said did happen.
That's true.
Yeah, I have a
That's
Discord.
fair.
So they gave that to me. I ended up deleting the message, so not showing that. And I was able to get that information to kind of further confirm that, yeah. So they showed me. I would need to see some more of Lacari's signatures to kind of corroborate the signature that was shown.
True.
But I'd be able to. I'm putting my name on saying this seems to be legit. Keep in mind, this was 10 years ago. It is to potentially say, kind of similar to what we've covered with the pirate stuff, maybe Lacari is a different person now, but given the fact the allegations are tying to a pattern of behavior from 10 years ago.
A pattern of blaming virus behavior and also a pattern of interest behavior.
Given up to the present now, and we've seen other old clips kind of corroborate the same identity and behavior, it's not looking good. And I felt it was useful to show this with you, share this with you guys as well. And also, being able to kind of confirm that, this person isn't bullshitting, they aren't just making this shit up, anything like that. I want to get more eyes on this specific experience that this person had. Sounds really shitty. There were some other things that couldn't be confirmed, some other potential speculations on how he was able to do this, etc. But I'm not going to give attention to it until there's more information to back it up. I wasn't going to fully cover this without, having the conversation I did with this individual. So that's kind of where it's sitting now. At the time of this, he was 25, so he's about 35, 36.
Damn. Terra's ancient. I'm ancient.
I think that's
literally turning to dust.
all we
as
have so far.
All right, so that looks like the end of that segment. Again, I recognize a couple of the names being talked about. I don't recognize some of the other names. These aren't people I have contact with, so it's not like I can check anything. So I would say definite grain of salt, but it definitely seems interesting based on what we're learning.